This heartfelt desire is part of our sankalpas, which are heartfelt intentions that unfold throughout our life. And for some of us, we know early on what our deep heartfelt desire or prayer is. From a yoga perspective, we kind of liken this to dharma. So it's like what you came here to do, your personal mission in life. From a yogic perspective, we recognize that there is no separation between one another and all living things, but it's our unique nature, our unique body, our unique personality, and our unique heartfelt desires, how we kind of act and live in our world. So, although, yes, the desires, the purposes, the missions, they might seem somewhat unique, but there might be some underlying threads that are kind of universal. Some of those might be for freedom, for love, for learning, for family, in service of others, caregiving, teachers, just being a kind human being. So it doesn't have to be overly specific. It can be pretty general in terms of like a universal way of being in the world. Or like I have a girlfriend that knew from very early on she was a mother. She was always going to be a mother. She has a lot of kids. She's my age. She's so happy that she's living her purpose. She loves it. It is where she wants to be. It's what gets her out of bed in the morning. It's what she values most. So you can start to think about the heartfelt desire as maybe having some shared threads, but it can be very unique to you. You might have an idea of what that might be like. You might not know at all. I was a little unknowing initially when I started my meditation process in my 20s about what that was. I knew what I was attracted to, like the people that I admired or looked up to, mentors or teachers. I noticed certain things about them that I was curious about, that I wanted to understand more about or be that way myself. This little writing exercise can help point you to maybe some of that heartfelt purpose or prayer or mission that you feel that you're here for. Okay. So the first question is, what are my core values? So I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to write down just what your core values are. And there'll be kind of a second piece to that. But first, just kind of jot down if you could think about what core values or morals or codes of ethics. And the second piece to that, aligning with the core values, is if I were living them, these core values, codes of ethics, morals, experiencing that meaning and purpose and value in my life, what would I be experiencing? So you might say, oh, I'd feel happy, or I'd feel balanced, or I'd feel peaceful, or I'd be more generous or more loving. So you might take a moment and just kind of imagine, if you would, you're living that. It's those values, those morals, those codes of ethics are true. And just check in and see how that might feel. If it's helpful, you can close your eyes. For some of you, it might be like a physical, like, oh, there's a lightness or groundedness. And this is self-inquiry, so there's no right or wrong answer. So thank you so much for joining me in this meditative journey. We'll feel into our heartfelt desire throughout the practice and invite deeper sense of relaxation through progressive muscle relaxation and a little gentle humming on exhale during breath sensing. Please take this moment to feel your body, check into how you're supported, your posture, making any adjustments for support that you need to be fully comfortable. If you need to shift your body throughout the practice for comfort, feel free to. And you can begin with eyes opened or closed. Just noticing all the visual information that is coming to you. You might notice a little energy at the eyelids if the eyes are closed. That's okay. If the eyes are open, soften your gaze so you're not focusing on anything in particular. So allowing the channels of the eyes to be opened, receiving all visual perceptions. And the other sensory channels open to receive the sounds, the smells, the tastes or absence of taste. Become aware of the quality of touch, the feeling of your body supported. And feel the quality in which that support holds you. If there's a sense of stable, maybe there's more softness. Just become aware of this felt sense of touch. Might become aware of the clothing on your skin or the blankets, any other supports that are draping the body. And for these next few moments, just quietly observing your breath. Breath moving in, breath moving out. You might journey along with the breath as you inhale, sensing the touch of air in the nose, the throat, the chest, the ribs and the belly, maybe into the back. As you exhale, feel that breath sensation moving from the base of the spine up to be released through the nose or mouth. And if it feels right for you, you might, on these next 3 exhales, gently open the mouth and let out your breath with a sigh or a sound. Noticing on this last exhale, maybe through the mouth with a deep sigh, your attention moving to the body, becoming aware of the mood or tone of your body. There's no right or wrong way to experience your body, so sensing from the head to the toes, where there is relaxation, tension, lightness, heaviness. Just getting to know the body now, how it feels in this moment. And scanning one more time from the toes to the head. And as you do, making your way up through the legs and the torso, the chest, the head, notice if there's a particular place in the body that is most calling to you. We're just noting for now. So just simply kind of identify where in the body would like some extra attention, that might need extra support. And then gently guiding your attention to the center of your chest, the spiritual heart, our seat of unconditioned love. As you rest attention here, we'll take a few moments to reflect on your heartfelt desire, prayer, or mission. This is what gives your life purpose, meaning, and value, what you stand for, what gets you out of bed in the morning. Might be for kindness, for family, for love. Maybe a sense of equality, not just amongst people, but the animals, the earth, a harmony. Just taking a few moments now to experience and be with this deep, heartfelt mission or prayer, however it comes to you. And I'll invite you now to sense and welcome your inner resource of well-being, your safe space. And this might be a felt sense in the body of peace and security, general feeling of ease, or you might experience your safe space as an imagined place. Maybe there's family or wisdom figures, animals. Just allow this to unfold. If you're actively imagining a person, place, or thing to invite this sense of resource and safety in, might you also notice how your body feels as you imagine, letting this experience be full-bodied. Know that you can return to your inner resource anytime throughout your practice, when you need to take time out to feel secure and at ease. Now inhale deeply. And while exhaling slowly through your nose, imagine tension throughout your body flowing away. So slow, deep inhales through the nose. And then imagine tensions leaving the body as you exhale. You might visualize this breath pattern 3 times. And as we rotate through the body, inviting progressive muscle relaxation, you'll stretch, tighten, or tone, and then release the following muscle groups in your body. So bring attention to your face, sensing your mouth, your eyes, and begin to stretch open your mouth. You might stick out your tongue, you might open your eyes or squeeze your eyes shut tight. Just invite some tension in the mouth, the eyes for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, relax. Let the mouth softly close, the corners of the eyes, the eyelids at ease. Noticing sensation throughout the muscles of the face. You might gently move your jaw back and forth a few times. And then completely letting go. Allowing the upper and lower jaw to slightly separate, tongue relaxed, facial muscles soft around the eyes and the forehead. And now noticing sensation through the neck, the upper back and shoulders. We'll gently tense the neck and shoulders, raising the shoulders up by the ears, focusing tension on the neck, the shoulders, the upper back, a little squeeze holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On an exhale, let the shoulders move away from the ears. Feel space underneath the collarbones. Sense the breath moving into the upper back and the chest. Then let attention wander now from shoulders to fingertips, both arms and hands, feeling the aliveness. And then we'll invite these muscle groups through the arms to tense. So curling the fingers in toward the palms, bringing the forearms up toward the upper arms, as if curling both arms, hands, all the fingers holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, relax the forearms in your lap. Uncurl the fingers from the palms. Notice on your exhales, releases of tension throughout the shoulders, arms, and hands. No thinking, just sensing. And letting your attention move into the torso. So feeling a few breaths here, body's relaxed, sensation moving through the chest, the ribs and the belly. And the exhales as all the muscles soften in towards center. And we'll invite a gentle tense, a squeeze of the muscles in the chest, the belly, the ribs, as if firming into center, squeezing and holding, feeling tension throughout the torso. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Relax completely. allowing unnecessary tension throughout your chest, your back, your belly to release and dissolve away. You might feel waves of sensation through the abdomen, low back. As we continue to explore, making our way to the pelvis, the hips, the legs, the feet, the whole lower land of the body. We'll squeeze and gently tense the muscles in the hips, the legs, the hamstrings, the ankles, the feet. Just feel the legs firming in toward one another. Tightening shins, calves, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On your exhale, relax from hips to toes, the muscles in the legs beginning to soften. As you exhale, feel relaxation moving from the hips down through the legs into the feet. And now we'll progressively tighten our entire body. So again, inviting that hugging in with the hips, the legs, feeling the squeeze in towards center through the torso, the belly, the ribs, the chest, the shoulders shrugging up by the ears, maybe curling the fingers in toward the palms, opening the mouth, squeezing the eyes, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release the entire body. Exhale, waves of sensation and deep relaxation spreading through the entire body. No thinking, just sensing. And giving an easy scan to the body with your attention. There's residues of tension in a particular area. At your own time, gently tighten and tense, holding about 5 seconds, and then letting a release. At least 10 seconds. You might do this a few times with particular muscle groups or the whole body. Or maybe continually sensing waves of sensation. Sensation throughout your body, the mouth, the ears, the cheeks, nose, eyes, forehead, crown of the head, back of the head and neck, shoulders, arms, and hands, the chest, the abdomen, the back, pelvis, hips, legs, feet. Sensation flowing throughout your body. Every muscle releasing and relaxing from mouth to toes. deep inside and out to the skin. Allowing attention to rest quietly in the body, feeling the different movements of sensation and breath coming and going. If it feels right for you, you might begin to softly hum on your exhale. It could be a soft hum, very quiet, very soft, or might be a little louder. Just allowing this vibrational tone internally to deepen that relaxation and release of the nervous system and the muscles. Maybe a gentle humming, easy flow of breath. No need to shape or control the breath. There is a gentle humming. This last exhale, allowing the breath to quiet once again. Just noticing all that you are now aware of. The field of the body, movement of breath. Perhaps emotions or thoughts, memories, maybe they visited you or are visiting you. See what's present in your meditation in this moment. You can stay with what is calling to you, or if it feels right, reflecting again on your heartfelt desire, mission, or prayer. What gives your life meaning, value, purpose? Sensing the universal threads, the love, the caring, the faith. Maybe feeling into that spiritual heart space and connecting to what you stand for. You might take a moment and imagine this all is true in this moment. that this is how life is unfolding. You might sense how that feels. Maybe a sense of balance, happiness. You might feel if there's a particular intention or action that you might take in your life that aligns with this heartfelt purpose. So check in and see if there's anything more that wants to be met, felt, seen, or anything you'd like to affirm. As we turn toward our close of meditation, begin to feel your body and your breath. You might notice the breath ebbing and flowing, entering and leaving the body. Becoming aware of the tone, the mood of the body now at the end of the practice. Let the outer environment call to you, returning back to more of a wakeful, eyes open state of awareness. All the sounds, the feeling of the air, eyes beginning to open if they're closed, letting in light, color, shape, and setting the body free in any way to stretch or reawaken. Thank you so much for listening.